when we were on the show last night, Talkback Live, just in case you guys didn't see it last night, we're on every Thursday at 8 p.m. And just in case you weren't with us last night, we mentioned to you before we went off the air. And I didn't get and as soon as I got off the air last night, I got the news. The big news right now is that Lisa Marie Presley, a singer-songwriter and the daughter of Elvis Presley, passed away. She passed away Thursday. Now, they rushed her. The story I got when I went on the air yesterday, last night, the story that I have gotten at that particular point is that Thursday morning, they rushed her to the hospital because she was under cardiac arrest. Now, at the particular time, I didn't know if the story was true or not, because the first people who broke that news allegedly was TMZ. Honestly, I really don't trust TMZ. I know it's I guess it's an outlet a lot of people enjoy. It's popular. They have their own TV show. But I remember the last time they broke news, which was false news. And I'm not saying it was really their fault, because sometimes news have a way of roaming around, and rumors about these situations roam around, and by the time it gets to some place, it becomes real news, which really isn't real news, and then it's false news, and they have to retract it. So when I found out that information, TMZ reported that, then I looked, which is the wise thing to do, look on other places. You ever notice when you go on Facebook or other social media outlets, they have news out there, and the way you can find out whether or not the news is true, if one person posts something and you look around, you keep scrolling down, you see if anyone else got that, and you don't see that, then chances are it's not true. So that leads me to go to other outlets, Google other outlets, to see if it's true. And if it's not, then I don't broadcast it on this show. But when I found out the news last night, I said, okay, I'll look at it and see what's happening. And CNN reported it, Gospel, and Yahoo did, and other news. So I said, okay, fine, it's okay, broadcast. Now, on the air yesterday, it was just a matter of her being in the hospital. And if you remember, if you were watching yesterday, if you remember, I said, we don't know the conditions of her. We only know that she went to the hospital. We don't know the condition. And sure enough, when I got off the air last night, immediately after I got off the air last night, I learned that she had died. And so that's the story right now. And this is a message that Priscilla Presley, the mom, had left. It is with heavy heart that I must share the devastating news that my beautiful daughter, Lisa Marie, has left us. She was the most passionate, strong, and loving woman I have ever known. And we are asked for privacy. They're asking for their privacy as we try to deal with this profound loss. Thank you for your love and prayers. And that comes from Priscilla Presley. Now, as you already know, that Lisa Marie Presley became the sole beneficiary of Elvis Presley estate at Graceland, And so I would imagine now Priscilla is taking it over. I would imagine I guess she would be the next person, the logical person to take over right now. But it was all willed out to Lisa Marie. And Graceland, as you already know, is a place where a lot of people, they come from out of town, from everywhere, and they visit that place, which was a place where Elvis used to reside in his early years. And now it becomes a museum. People every day go and they check it out. They look through. I've never been there myself. If I ever get that way in Memphis, I will definitely do that. But now that she's gone, I believe that Priscilla is going to take over that franchise. Now, Lisa Marie Presley just died 2 days after the Golden Globe Awards were aired. All right. And there were people, some of the media was there, and they interviewed her. They talked to her about the movie, because there was a movie called Elvis, that was released. And they talked about that. And some of the people who were there stated, and I watched it on the news last night, stated that she didn't look exactly how she normally looked. She had that real robust look about her. And they said that was gone, and she didn't look good at that particular point. Obviously, she's older than we really recognized her back in the early days. She's 54 years old. She had 4 children. One died by way of suicide. Her 27-year-old son died by way of suicide. And now she's left with 3 daughters, or she had left 3 daughters. And so, it has to be a devastating thing. It was devastating to me, because I didn't know if she was sick. And even right now, we don't even know the cause of her death. We only know that she went under cardiac arrest. Now, I don't know if she had a prior heart history, or we don't know, and that's probably one of the reasons why Priscilla Presley say that they need a little privacy. They don't want to release any of that just then. They know, of course, the family would know that, but I think they just want to keep that under wraps, and we should respect that.